Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central. Hope you're all doing well. I'm still laughing after that result. What a moment for Norwich. What a moment for Norwich City Football Club. Norwich 7, Huddersfield 0. Norwich are heading to the Premier League and they're doing it in some style. What a performance from Norwich. A Timu Pukki hat-trick, goals from Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell, Kieran Dow and Jordan Hugel as well. What a night for Norwich fans. And as Norwich fans, we are so lucky to have Daniel Farke at the club, so lucky to have Stuart Webber, and what a moment that was. And I'm so over the moon being a Norwich fan. I'm still laughing, I'm still in shock. What a performance that is. Now, I always like to start videos with stats. I feel like stats are really good. And that's Norwich's biggest win at home in 69 years. Need I say more? What a performance that was from Norwich. What a performance that was from Norwich. Norwich 7, Huddersfield 0. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. There's a lot of love coming in for Norwich fans, and rightly so after that. And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing for match reviews, match previews, and all the other kind of match reaction as well. And fingers crossed some match day experiences in the Premier League as well, and also check out the Norwich City Central shop. In this video, it's going to be a player ratings video. I'm going to do a social media reaction tomorrow after the game, and I'm sure there's going to be a few Norwich fans maybe suffering from hangovers, who knows, from their living rooms after that result. In terms of player ratings, let's start with Tim Krul, and he was a spectator for most of the game, but still had to make a couple of really good saves, 8 out of 10. But yeah, Tim Krul was almost he didn't really play. Didn't really have a lot to do, which is a credit to how good this Norwich team were. And yeah, the Norwich were just sensational. 5 goals in the first half. Some of the movement was unbelievable. And it was just a joy to watch, just an absolute joy to watch. And Huddersfield are a good team, but Norwich, under Daniel Farke, we're a completely different animal. The way this Daniel Farke's got this team playing with so much energy, with and without the ball, so much movement in behind, so much brilliant combination play. It's a full testament to how good the players are, and how good Daniel Farke has managed them as well. In terms of the other players, Dimitri Giannoulis, 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good down that left-hand side of the pitch. Grant Hanley, 8 out of 10, the beast from the east. And I mean, there was a bloody big storm coming at Carrow Road as well. But I'm sure Grant Hanley can manage those without a doubt. He was really good at the back. Particularly when you've got a youngster at the back, you have to show leadership skills to help the back line, and Grant Hanley was great, and he's getting really good with his feet. 8 out of 10 from Andrew Omar-Belly Demi. I know I've pronounced that name wrong. I really should pronounce that name better, but to be honest, he could be Big Andy, as a lot of Norwich City fans have called him for obvious reasons, to avoid that long name. He could become a player who features in this Norwich City team a lot more regularly. So I think it could be important Norwich fans try and get that name right. He was brilliant today, 18 years old, but shows a lot of character, a lot of good stuff on the ball, really good passing out the back, and he slotted into the team and done really well. And another youth academy player, Max Aarons, 9 out of 10, sensational down that right hand side of the pitch. A lot of the goals came from Max Aarons. The 4th goal, a brilliant ball in behind from Max Aarons, and yeah, Max was brilliant. And of course the 7th goal as well, that lovely run over the top and the pass to Jordan Hugel. It's so good to have Max Aarons in the team, and under Daniel Farke, and the reason why we've got a sustainable model, he puts his youth academy players into the team and develops them. And Max Aarons is a £20 million player. Kenny McLean, 8 out of 10. Didn't get involved in too much in the play, but was really good at moving the ball around well. Some really good passes from Kenny, and Kenny's been brilliant. And if he continues this form into the Premier League, he's going to play every game. He's been electric. And Oliver Skipp, 9 out of 10. And obviously he won the penalty, but every time Huddersfield tried to break in that first half, he was there. The amount of tackles he won, the amount of times he stopped counter-attacks, it was just brilliant from Oliver Skipp. And the run, the run for the Norwich's 6th goal. I'm losing count with all the goals. Who can blame him? But the run for Oliver Skipp's 6th goal was just sensational. In his own half, running forward and winning the penalty. Brilliant. Kieran Dow, 8 out of 10. I thought he had a good game. The goal, the 5th goal was brilliant from Kieran Dow. I mean, a lovely 1-2. Kieran Dow, lovely ball over the top. Emi Buendia, who's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Emi Buendia, a first-time ball across the pitch back to Kieran Dow, and he slots at home. Kieran Dow, some good combination play. Look, he's not on the same wavelength as Cantwell and Buendia yet, but Kieran Dowell was excellent and took his goals really well. Who do we go for out of these next three players? Because for me, I'm going to put it out there. Cantwell, Buendia and Pukki are all 10 out of 10s. It was Cantwell's best game. Buendia is one of his best games. And Pukki, of course, got the hat-trick. Let's start with Cantwell. What a performance from Todd Cantwell. The first goal, brilliant up against the fullback. Some really nice movement. He loves his little turns, Todd Cantwell. I'm all for it. The Dirham Deco, as we love to call him, beautifully gets past his man and puts it across to Pukki. And yeah, he was just his great movement throughout the whole game. The fourth goal was taken really nicely. A brilliant run in behind from Buendia into Todd Cantwell, and he took his fourth goal really well. Yeah, Todd Cantwell was brilliant. Lovely movement in behind, and it's so good to see Todd playing really well. He's some player. He's some player, Todd. Let's move to Emi Buendia now, and Emi Buendia, sensational from him. He is probably, was he the best Norwich player in this game? I don't know. He was certainly one of the best. A 10 out of 10 performance from Emi Buendia. 1 goal, 3 assists. Magical. I think the last time a Norwich City player got 3 assists was Darren Huckabee in 2005. Sensational from Emi. The second goal Norwich scored was unbelievable. A lovely ball from Emi Buendia over the top. And how many times have we seen that combination play? Pukki in behind, Buendia sets him off. Buendia is a sensational player. He's the best player in the Championship. How did no Premier League clubs pick him up? It's absolutely unreal. He is the best player I've seen play for Norwich. Emi Buendia is the best player I've seen for Norwich. Why am I praising him so much? I should say Emi Buendia is a terrible player, so no clubs go after him. And maybe as Norwich fans, we should collectively come together to say how poor Emi is. But yeah, unbelievable for the second assist. The fourth Norwich goal, great movement in behind yet again. And that's what Norwich was so good at this game. Huddersfield couldn't deal with the constant movement from Emi and Todd, and they didn't know who to press. They didn't know what they were doing. Lovely from Emi to pull it back to Todd. The fifth goal, spoke about brilliant combination play. And the third Norwich goal, the one he scored, was unreal. Pukki lays it off to Buendia, 25 yards out, and what a strike. Just hits it hard across the goalkeeper, in off the post. I think that's Buendia's 12th goal, and yeah, into double digits for goals. Certainly into double digits for assists. He is an unbelievable player. And Teemu Pukki up front, lovely movement for the first goal. Obviously 12 yards out, Cantwell pulls it back to him. The second goal, brilliant movement over the top. From the Buendia pass, and then the penalty as well to get his hat-trick. That's his first Championship hat-trick, and yeah, I'm over the moon with that. Pukki, 10 out of 10 performance, perfect Pukki performance. Emi, football heaven, he was unreal. Todd Cantwell had one of his best games as a Norwich player, and the whole team performance was a 10 out of 10. Daniel Farke, 10 out of 10. We just got everything right. What impressed me so much with this game, it was just the movement in and around whenever Huddersfield tried to press, they tried to play high up the pitch, but the movement from Emi, the movement from Todd, it was just ridiculous. And the Norwich City were in fine form and deserved that 7-0 win. I'm over the moon. It was a perfect performance from Norwich, and I can't wait to see Norwich in the Premier League, and I'm sure we've learnt our lessons. Brilliant for Norwich. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. That's my player ratings as Norwich City thrash Huddersfield 7-0. It's their biggest win in 69 years, and Norwich City are heading to the Premier League. I'm going to now enjoy myself. We can sit back on the beach for these final games, I'm sure. What a performance that was from Norwich. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Get in there.